The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from Cincinnati. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Watch a slant. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Mike's 47. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47.
Oh, you got deep? Sponge. No. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Forced out to his left. He's got his man, Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Mixon on the toss right. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 50-yard line.
Check 4.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
He was tackled at the
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Mike 53. Mike.
Hey, walk below 18. 53,
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53. Rap. Check 26. Hey, watch hands.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
hot route. Hot, hot. Out.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, 50 yards. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
Josh Lambo lining
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check. Fresno.
Check 99. Check 99.
From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time at a Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
53. Mike 53. Hey, come on. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Switch.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Jaguars 7, Bengals nothing.
Drop deep. Check. 53 to Mike. Exit. 53 to Mike. 53 to Mike. Tighten up. Pull it together. Shift.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Joker. Check nickel.
Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
I'm going back to you. Mike's 47. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. 47 Mike.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Aaron Lynch. The big fella. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The big boy's big dream right there. He got to rumble and stumble all the way for 6.
Nothing like big man with football, is there? I mean, that brings people onto their feet every single time. And his dream was answered on that one, wasn't it? It was realized. He picks it off and takes it to the end zone.
14.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick, and that'll make the score 14-0. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He'll try and run it. Now Burrow loses the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
47's the mic. 47.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
Here we go.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
What you call a rookie mistake. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First down, Jaguars.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On second down, Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First down, Jacksonville.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. And he's got it. So the drive.
Bengals, nothing.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover.
Onside kick is recovered by the Bengals.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
36. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
With the score.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. To try again after the sack. Minshew, he's going to go deep for Conley. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Taken down right.
They're down here in the third quarter trying to get something going. Going to the outside there didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder to yourself, why do you make that type of a call? That one went for no gain. But I think this offense thinks to itself, if we keep running these plays, eventually something may pop. It just didn't on that one.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Green with a catch left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
A.J. Green. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Mike, 53.
Now it's Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
53 at the mic. 53 at the mic. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Green's got it over the middle.
Burrows.
A gain of 6 there on first.
A.J. Green. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. SOS.
To the air again, Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 12.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
Again, it's Burrow on second and 10. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. The coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally as a rookie. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Bengals.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Jet sweep, Boyd with it. Runs through the contact. And he'll be brought down, and what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
29 is the Mike 29.
Now Burrow out to his left. This one hauled in by Sample. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. An opportunity for them to salt this game away after that 4th down stop we just witnessed as they hold a commanding 3-score lead in the 4th quarter.
The ball carrier.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action, it's Minshew. He's going to go deep for Conley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference on that one, but it's something to think about on all deep throws during this time of year.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Minshew going deep for Eifert. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Right there on the coverage was the safety, Jesse Bates. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Burrow's pass.
No gain, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check. Lucky.
On 3rd down, Burrow steps away. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Sliding out of the pocket. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It'll be Minshew again. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D.D. Westbrook there to make the grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here's pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost, But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.